How many of you fear silence? Don't fear the silence. Seek it out, because it should help you find your own voice. Rather than being bombarded constantly with sound that keeps you from thinking clearly, or use silence as your friend, as helping you to have an inner life, ask some questions about what does all this mean? Who am I really? Yeah, I really have a situation where after an interview I go, on second thought, I should not have talked about it, because what is it going to do? Ruin my career? I'm done.
Our producer had read the book Steppenwolf and made the suggestion of using the same name for the group. Now, none of us had read the book. All we knew was that the word Steppenwolf looked good in print and sounded good even in English.
You've read the Steppenwolf book correctly, right?
By now, yes.
Yes. And what I also found interesting about the book is that the main character, Harry Holler, was described as a man, half wolf. Do you still identify with this character, Harry Holler?
There was always this kind of division between that part of me that was very comfortable in one sense with the normal expectations that people have of life. But on the other hand, there was the wolf part. And, sometimes people ask, well, Born to be Wild, that's like, no, you don't understand. I mean, I get it that you saw Easy Rider and you think that Born to be Wild is all about, all that. And it is. But my focus is, how wild are you in here? The wolf part of you, in a sense, is that not what is really driving you? Is that not really where your passion is? That says, there's got to be more than this. There has to be something more powerful, more passionate, more exciting. Of course, this 60s was, just like they say, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But we, through my lyric writing, we as a band, we also had something to say. The old cliche they give to journalists or writers, they say, write what you know. Write what you know about, what you've experienced, what you really... And so I felt the song Spiritual Fantasy was really more Yes, it was, of course, during the 60s when the second album came out in 69, I think, or late 68, really. As the name of the song implies, a spiritual fantasy wherein the various leaders of different religions and groups and cults agree to work together for the common good of humanity. Unfortunately, a fantasy is what that is. The whole hippie thing and the flower power thing was something that I did not disrespect, but I did not see myself as part of that, because I grew up in the ruins of World War II, and there was a lot of reality in my life early on.
My birthplace would be hard to find. It changed so many times, I'm not sure where it belongs. But they tell me the Baltic coast is full of amber, and the land was green before the tanks came.
With all the art you created, what is the legacy you wish to leave behind with Steppenwolf?
That is a very good question, a tough one to answer, because my crystal ball is always cloudy. So I have no idea what the future will bring on any level. But I hope that, and I have a box full of letters that over the years I felt I wanted to keep, because they were often letters from people who said, that one song saved my life. I was in the hospital. The orderly came and gave me a Steppenwolf album. And there was this one song that was my daily anthem, my daily tonic to keep fighting this cancer, to keep... And there were many stories similar to that where the music really did matter in someone's life. And as a songwriter, that's your greatest reward. When the song goes out and a little letter or postcard comes back and says, that song made a difference in my life. That song helped me lift my spirits. That song got me through another difficult day. And so if that's the legacy, I'm more than rewarded for my efforts.